he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight. And he got his advance, so there's no reason to make excuses of that. He signed a real fight, and he got his advance, so then now makes excuses. No, no.
I heard it so many times. You hear so many guys say, "I don't beat Floyd, I don't beat Floyd, I don't beat Floyd." Well, we can go out there and he can do good for all 3 rounds. I'll still be 50-0 because it don't count. You know, when it's for all the marbles. If it's really for all the marbles, then y'all know what I can do.
Push yourself in training, not only just training, but you know, hard work. That's boxing. Because very important is stamina.
The press conference for the highly anticipated rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao immediately set the tone for what promises to be a massive global event. As both fighters stood face to face, the intensity was undeniable. Their body language reflected confidence, focus, and years of rivalry still lingering beneath the surface. Fans watching around the world could sense that this wasn't just another promotional event, it felt like the beginning of something truly historic.
All it is, I did everything on my terms. And you look at so many champions, they can barely walk, they can barely talk. So that's not cool. The name of the game is to hit and not get hit. The less you get hit, the longer you last. And you know, I want to keep everything. Your mind, you know, the mind is a terrible thing. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. And I need this, so I can continue to make smart investments and take care of my family.
Pacquiao gave insight into his preparation, revealing that his training routine remains as intense as ever. He explained that he completes between 30 to 36 rounds daily, combined with long-distance running sessions. This level of discipline highlights not only his physical endurance but also his unwavering commitment to staying in peak condition, even at this stage of his career.
All things is difficult when you push extra mile. Like the way you run, the way you hard work at the gym. Everything is hard when you give more extra effort and pushing yourself to the limit. So that's training. That's hard work. You know, if you ask me, as a boxer, I don't need somebody to push me to work hard, work more, but I did. I always put that in my mind when I'm in training. I have to do extra mile to get that condition. Like, for example, at my fight is 12 rounds, so I'm doing 30 rounds, at least 30 to 36 rounds every.
Manny made it clear that throughout his career, he has never avoided challenges. He emphasized that he has always taken on the toughest opponents available, not just to win, but to entertain fans. For Pacquiao, stepping into the ring has always been about delivering excitement, creating memorable moments, and honoring the sport with fearless performances.
Give a good entertainment to the fans. Every fight, I always consider that it's gonna be a fight of toe-to-toe. Not running around like that. Fight is a fight. You have to be ready, you have to be 100% condition, your stamina. Everything flat.
He further expressed that he still feels strong, motivated, and capable of competing at a high level. Pacquiao believes his body continues to respond well to training, and he remains confident in his ability to perform against elite competition despite the years he has spent in the sport.
The reason why I came back in boxing because I realized that I can still fight. I still have that passion, I still have that speed. I'm blessed by God.
Feels good, Manny, or what?
You feel good. Nice to be back. I feel happiness in my heart that I can come back here for.
At the same time, Manny showed honesty about the realities of aging. He admitted that while he still feels strong, he is no longer the same fighter he once was. With experience comes the understanding that recovery is just as important as training. He explained that he now allows himself more time to rest and recover in order to maintain effectiveness and avoid injuries.
I work out. Like,
What do you think like the biggest change is right now at 46 versus when you were younger?
the biggest changes that we have in training camp is like, we listen to the body. Like, sometimes our mind is like push, 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 go, 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 go. But there's a time that the body, I need rest, I need recover. So the recovery, that's the question. So I have to feel my body to give recovery, to give time to recover. If I can push more, then I will push. But if my body is saying, oh no, you have to give me time to recover.
Trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas shared his perspective, noting that Mayweather has always been naturally gifted in terms of physical health and conditioning. Meanwhile, Pacquiao has remained extremely active throughout his career. Atlas concluded that when it comes to overall conditioning, both fighters are surprisingly well matched despite their different styles and approaches.
Fight, Barrios recently, and yeah, Mayweather's fresher, but inactivity could affect his timing, especially early in the fight. So next one, power. Well, the guy who's always been the naturally better puncher, not the naturally bigger guy though, so that equals it out a little bit, evens it out. The naturally bigger guy is Mayweather, but the natural puncher was always Pacquiao. He gets a check. Speed, who gets the edge there? Well, Mayweather always fast, always smooth, always fluid. And Pacquiao, tremendous hand and feet speed, foot speed. I give them both a check, no advantage. Defense, well, the forte and the reason he could fight so long for Mayweather has always been, he's been a wizard. He's been a defensive magician in the ring. Pacquiao gets hit more, but, he's a good defensive fighter. He's been great, but Mayweather's the man.
Mayweather, on his side, is also taking preparation seriously. Known for his discipline, Floyd continues to focus on maintaining sharpness both physically and mentally. His training reflects a fighter who understands the stakes and is determined to deliver his best performance when the moment arrives.
My style is a money style. Oh, no. No, it's not that.
Pacquiao's movement inside the ring continues to impress observers. His footwork remains one of his greatest strengths, combining speed, balance, and precision. He controls distance effortlessly, adjusts angles smoothly, and keeps constant pressure on opponents, making him a difficult puzzle to solve even for elite fighters. Boxing champion Andre Ward stepped in to defend Mayweather against ongoing criticism. Ward pointed out that many critics focus only on what Floyd supposedly didn't do, while ignoring his achievements and dominance. He emphasized that Mayweather consistently contributed to boxing's growth through media appearances and global promotion. According to Ward, Floyd's professionalism, discipline, and long-term excellence deserve recognition, and his legacy should be viewed in a balanced way.
Live on Netflix. I'ma just go back to Floyd Mayweather stating that he's gonna continue to campaign and come back to the sport as a whole. I'm torn on this. Anybody that has followed me, they know that I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan as a boxer. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather. I've shouted Floyd Mayweather out. I've defended Floyd Mayweather in terms of how commentators, media members have treated him throughout the years. Even though Floyd Mayweather is responsible for giving y'all a lot of free lunches at these media events to promote fights, the week of the fight, months before the fight, during the promo tour, Floyd Mayweather is responsible for y'all getting media credential at these big fights and getting these free lunches and being a part of a big event. But for years I've heard people only talk about what Floyd Mayweather wasn't.
Sports analyst Max Kellerman highlighted a deeper truth about boxing as a sport. He explained that fighters dedicate their entire lives to training and sacrifice, but once their prime years pass, they often receive little support. Many are forgotten quickly despite their contributions. Kellerman stressed that boxing is both physically and mentally demanding, and not all fighters leave the sport in a stable condition, whether financially or health-wise. His comments reflect the harsh reality that success in boxing is often temporary.
With the 3 fights that's coming up, Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, I think the guy's from Greece or something like that. What do you feel about great champions doing these kind of fights as well, or just these kind of fights that's going on?
You need money.
Damn.
Yeah, you need money. This is the problem with boxing. You think about financial literacy, right? And you talk about like NFL players or NBA players. There's support systems for those dudes. There's nothing like that for fighters. They got to figure it out all themselves. And if you're a fighter, that means you did not have options.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like basketball or football. If you could, like, by the way, football players couldn't play basketball, or they play basketball. It's a better deal, right? That's if you can, you do. And boxers couldn't do either one of those things, right? They're too small, or they got hurt, or whatever it is. And so you're dealing with a section of our world that is unlike.
Jose Ramirez, who trained alongside Pacquiao, spoke highly of Manny's current form. He described Pacquiao as still incredibly sharp, energetic, and dangerous in the gym. According to Ramirez, Manny's speed and timing allow him to overwhelm sparring partners, sometimes even knocking them down or out. What stands out the most is his mindset. He approaches every training session with the same seriousness as a world title fight.
I had with him, I was his man. I was going, 8-round sparring sections, dude.
What does Jose Ramirez learn from Manny Pacquiao when you encountered him 3 times? What did you pick up from him?
Honestly, it's work ethic, and then
the best work ethic.
The best work ethic, man. Every morning we used to get together and run. Even on sparring days, he runs.
With 20, 30, 50 people?
Yeah, man. He has he has a lot of support out there.
That's amazing. It's like a movie. It's like Rocky.
We would go to the mall, and just because people knew we were his sparring partners, they wanted a picture with us. So
yeah, he's the man.
He had a lot of fans.
He's so humble, though. He doesn't know he's Manny Pacquiao. Very down to earth.
There was always like a crowd of 25 to 40 people outside the gym, from ladies to kids, just waiting for him. Give them all money before he walked in.
Yeah, he's very generous.
And
he's very humble. He doesn't let the fame change. Like you never let the fame change you or nothing. You're the same person I met when you were a kid. But what did you learn boxing like besides work ethic? Is there any punch you learned? Is there any defensive?
Ramirez continued by emphasizing Pacquiao's elite-level skills. His footwork, explosiveness, and combination punching remain top-tier, making him extremely difficult to spar against. Even younger fighters struggle to match his pace and rhythm. Despite his long career, Pacquiao continues to push beyond expectations, maintaining a high competitive standard that earns respect from everyone around him.
What made Pacquiao very dangerous is that, he was very explosive. So there was punches that he just throw, he just throw, and all of a sudden, boom, boom.
Yeah, you don't see
it was that unexpected power. But it was put together by a combination of punches too. So
his feet set it up.
He got a heavy hand, so he used to slam his punches really good and pinpoint his shots really good. So he used to go to the top, body, back to the top, and the second one would just boom, one punch.
What's the craziest thing you've seen him do in the gym, that sparring partner? Not you.
Oh, brother, I was lucky not to get hit by one of those left hands, but he dropped.
Everybody.
Every camp, he would drop one fighter, one sparring partner.
And that's
like,
it?
Clean.
And they don't come back next camp?
Well, he dropped the coco in the Philippines, so they stayed.
Pacquiao made it clear that he has wanted this rematch for years. Ever since their first encounter, he has believed there was unfinished business left in the ring. Over time, he has consistently expressed interest in facing Mayweather again, viewing it as an opportunity to prove himself under better circumstances and preparation.
He had no way to get out of that.
He has to fight.
Yes, man.
Is it going to be an exhibition or is it going to be a sanctioned match?
No. Sanction match.
Awesome. Manny, are you happy that you're going to get the second opportunity? It seems like you guys are going to actually put in there again. Are you very excited to redeem yourself?
Yeah.
I know you spoke a lot about you were injured in the first fight and all, but what would this win mean for you in particular? Personally, you've accomplished so much, 8th division world champion and all. But what would a win over Floyd mean to you?
Oh, this is very important. I want to give him a one.
Is it a bragging rights thing for you, Manny? Like you can prove you're better? You can prove you're better than him? Is that what this is? It's about still showing you're better than him?
I want to teach him a lesson.
Now, Manny is more direct than ever. He insists that if both fighters are true professionals, there should be no more delays or excuses. According to him, the fight must happen. He stressed that this rematch is not only about legacy, but also about closure. Pacquiao confidently stated that he wants to step into the ring and teach Mayweather a lesson through performance, discipline, and determination.
I don't know, I think so.
Hey, how do you like the new gym? You own now the Mayweather gym, now it's the Pacquiao gym.
Oh, I like it, I'm excited.
I heard the Mayweather promotion CEO say that if you guys have a successful rematch, there could be a third one, Manny. Are you open to a trilogy?
What is that?
With Manny, with Floyd, are you open to a trilogy? If they demand it, we'll finish first.
Trainer Robert Garcia offered a contrasting view on preparation. He claimed that Pacquiao is training at a much higher intensity, running in the mountains and pushing himself through demanding workouts. In comparison, Garcia suggested that Mayweather's training does not appear as aggressive. This difference, he believes, could give Manny an edge in endurance and overall physical readiness.
I'll bet you Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of shape, he's not training. I'll bet you people behind curtains that was doing workouts that's just to be in shape, to be able to box for 12 rounds. Mayweather's not killing himself in sparring. He's not killing his legs and running, but I bet you he's doing workouts that are not going to kill his legs and are not going to f him up when he comes to sparring, but I bet you he'll be in shape for the fight, and I bet you he's going to win by decision.
You think Mayweather's decision? Manny's motivated,
Manny's burning himself out. Too much runs like a true champion does. But he's 48.
Mayweather's older, Robert.
Yes, but he's not doing the same workouts that Manny's doing. Manny's showing it to the world. Manny's running in front of 50.
But he looks good when you watch.
He's running hard and he's gonna, his body can't take that much. His body can't take that much. Mayweather knows his body can't take that much. That's why he's doing different trainings to be in shape, but to be able to perform and to be fast and to win a decision.
Analysts including Paulie Malignaggi, Chris Algieri, and Lance Pugmire discussed the long period of uncertainty surrounding the rematch. For years, rumors and negotiations created confusion about whether the fight would ever happen. Now, with confirmation of a set date and location, that uncertainty has finally turned into excitement.
Announcements, no, they're not going to be a fight if it's not a real fight. Then now he's announcing the fight is on. Floyd never made any announcement afterwards. It reminds me of when Jake LaMotta was talking to his wife in Raging Bull. Who made you an authority? Well, all of a sudden you're an authority. Who made you?
He is half of this fight.
Well, yeah, but he's not the whole fight.
He's also,
all of a sudden you're an authority. Who
as
made
well.
you an authority? Let's wait for the whole announcement first. All right, the fight's on. We got it. We always knew the fight was going to be on, did we not? Didn't I always tell you? That's what I've been telling you. You got no choice. You got no choice. The fight's on. The fight was always on. All right, go ahead, Lance.
Look, guys. This totally reminds me of when I covered Floyd during his career, and I would be told by his publicist Kelly Swanson, "Come on out to Las Vegas. Floyd will talk to you today." Getting to the gym, looking at Floyd, he's giving me stink eye. Like, is this guy gonna talk to me today? I have come all this way to talk to him. Is he gonna talk to me? I don't know. And then finally at the last minute, hey, what do you need? So I think that's...
With everything now falling into place, the rematch between Mayweather and Pacquiao is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated events in boxing once again. Fans across the world are ready to witness the continuation of one of the sport's greatest rivalries, a clash driven by legacy, pride, and the desire to settle unfinished business once and for all.